Hi guys, welcome to Metaphor RePhantazio.
I trust this will suffice. God smiles upon the jealous. Oh, away with you! Back to your separate shed.
That's not very nice. It's from the makers of the Persona series, guys.
Grotesque as its people. You dreamt of utopia. You saw the tribes united as one. Oh. That dream died long ago. You should have done the same. Your kingdom will perish alongside.
I'm Tony Steve, digital strategist at American Eagle. Our plans have complex website and digital marketing. That's the Mishka, high fashion needed to expand their online presence, reach new customers, and increase online sales. We solve digital challenges like this all the time.
His Majesty killed in his own bed.
The blood upon the prince is brave. Without an heir to wear the crown, what will become of the royal magic?
Thus vulnerable, an invasion might undo us.
From within or without.
If you're looking for an research supplement that
Conquer civil war.
In dark times, we must stand together.
Your Eminence!
the pain and inflammation in my joint is gone.
Few could even enter the king's chambers, let alone draw close. And yet, His Majesty's arcane power could deflect near any blade. With all the royal bloodline's magic, who could harm him at all? Shadows stir in the castle, just as they did with the prince. What hellbound soul could end a royal life? Who wanted to do so? The very crux of his vaunted bloodline's magic, which made such a fine therapy. You should take the floor.
Interactive instantly available cash in your brokerage account. Conservative and prudent risk management uniquely positions us to pay up to 4.3% of uninvested, instantly available cash in your brokerage account. The best of all investors choose Interactive Brokers. Take that control. Or quit drinking altogether. That's one of the gratitude. That's there would be an hour thing. I chose to go to the soccer and they tested. I experienced fitness often, which is always option.
Get going at GranBlue.com. Life insurance is too many things to put off another day. That's why Select Quote makes getting coverage you need easy. Now,
That was interesting.
Visit SelectQuote.com.
Let's see.
watching, we're still going to see the potentials for some.
All right, start it up, guys.
So if you are traveling for a vacation, just keep that in mind. And then forecast times today, again, 80s here in New York City. It's going to feel like summertime. So that kind of weather. I will say. I'm sorry. Yes.
Whoever you are, please tell me. Does anyone know? Pardon my ignorance. Would you tell me your name? That is to say, tell me who you really are. One who meets my eyes with a strange threshold.
Lawrence had been visiting blue cities with our exclusive barbershop costumes to see what real men have to say about our episode.
One I've never heard now.
Nice to see you all.
Which suggests to me you might reside in a world
I'll give it a
of
opportunity.
It is a curious thing that in your life, my entire world is but a yet untold. Or to put it another way, this is a fantasy. But can it truly be discussed as something so far removed? If indeed you wish to cross to our world, I would first ask that you indulge one question.
Nice to see you.
Is fantasy limited
So, Mr.
to
President,
the
you know, I've been going to the
confines
barbershop.
would you call it powerless creation? More than mystery, more than fiction, something capable of affecting realities beyond its bounds. This must be what you believe. I confess my own answer still eludes me. But consider, if fantasy is born from hope, a desire to make the world better than it is, then that hope can be made manifest. Thus does change come, and thus is fantasy forged into a new reality. Perhaps the story I could unfold before you will tell us. I'm thoroughly invested now myself. So, let this tale begin.
Not the border. The border's third. They have inflation and the economy as the number one and number two issue in history. I think inflation is massive. The economy is massive. But the border to me is like the fabric of the country. And we have the strongest border in recorded history. 4 years ago, you had a border. You didn't have the problems that you have now.
The capital
Last
is
year,
covered with
they
a
announced that they had 13,099
The king is
convicted
dead.
murderers. We recently did
The guards are more concerned with the funerals than keeping the roads safe. So now the monsters are roaming in broad daylight. No soldiers to stop them. Monsters, huh? I've certainly been hearing the stories. To say nothing of the vacant throne. There's a storm coming. Mark my words. That much is certain.
They're
bandits!
Let's
see some respect for the militia. Us folk, we're commoners. No crown or church will save us. But Lord Louis will save us one and all. All we ask is no trouble. You're with us or against us? And if you're against us,
It's your business, my business. I started it for the past 10 years. So, it all began with the oil. They screwed around with what I did with oil. Look at you. Independent.
what have we got?
4 or 5 years ago, $1.87.
No olds, no nightmares. Filthy gremlin like you.
$1.80.
What you got in the capital?
But it was much
Been holding out on us.
much more important than We're going to drill, baby, drill. You heard that, right? Drill, baby, drill. We're going to get our oil. We're going to have much more of it. We're going to do 4 to 5 times more than we're doing right now. We can do that. These people are amazing.
Now fall in line.
And we'll be supplying it to Asia, we'll be supplying it to Europe, we'll be supplying it to everywhere. And that's going to bring down prices. It's going to bring down the price of everything to make
I
donuts.
take it you're up prepared to die by it.
These stores, they trust the delivery, they have stores that have, if you have your line, if you have orders, you know, the goodness. And all of that that he's using for your beautiful little good-looking house. That flat top, I have a flat top. I wish I had a flat top. You never had a hair loss problem.
Ah, this place already feels like a death trap. Hear all that stuff about Lord Louis? Hey, you okay? You still got all your limbs attached?
Like in a shop like this, no matter what you do, it's about energy. We're going to bring it down, we're going to get the prices down.
Well, at least they didn't figure out our mission.
You own the store, or is it
Definitely could have
rented?
gone worse.
And is the landlord a good guy? Is he okay? He cut his hair out.
Nothing worse. And from the sounds of it, you're about the same.
If you're as good as you
You do know that if anyone finds out who we really are, it's all over, right? Mission's more important than either of our lives. If we screw this up, there's no going back.
So what's the president? You got a young guy like it's a huge.
So how is it important? So where was it like 5 years ago?
I mean, it was simple.
Think we'll make it?
And it's gone up about 1,200 since. Yeah. And my issue was more energy. I've been paying 2,100 since I first opened up. In the last 7 months, it shot up to 15,000. What? 15,000. And that's
You went from
20 to 15,000. Establishment.
how many hands can you take care of it? So what? From 2,100 to 15,000?
Yes.
So there's an example. Energy, right? So energy, when that comes down, ready? I almost hate to say that you're 7,000 or 35. Your energy bill from January 20th, by way, we got it. By the way, these guys love me.
Watch out! Okay? Strong ones ahead. You gotta be careful.
So what? He's going to give me the ball. So let me ask you, how much is an average? Yeah. What did he use?
15. Well, 15.
We built this city on rock and roll.
Jill guys like these guys, do they come in and negotiate the price?
Just checking. But you do remember what we're here to do, right?
Right.
What am I doing again? Oh, I don't know. The mission that's more important than our own lives. First, we get to the royal capital.
So,
Oops.
And get you enlisted as a guardsman at the Army's recruitment center. This could decide the fate of the whole country. We either do our jobs or we die. And if it's all the same to you, I'd rather stay alive. So we've got to see this mission. Come on. We don't want the sun to go down on us in the wastes. Let's pull ourselves together and get back on the road.
Food isn't our problem. And our farmers are great. And our farmers aren't allowed to do their job. You know, our farmers did great 4 years ago. They did just about the best they've ever done. They're not doing well at all now. We're not going to have artificial food. We don't want artificial food. We want healthy food. And a lot of things are going to be going. And I'll tell you, I'm going to have Bobby Kennedy involved. He's a great guy. And either way, when I mention his name, one of you guys,
You know what they
I
say?
thought you'd say,
Well for you. Small comforts.
Right.
It is the upcoming generation.
Over there. Let's go. Got a
Is overtaxation.
Everything's pretty standard. Get ready,
So do you believe at some point in time you will not live in this country? Like this week,
This land of 8 tribes. Uchronia. The year is 785. Uchronia is shaken to the core by the king. Anxiety breeds dissent among the tribes. And no mortal mind remembers the heroic tales upon which their land was built. Like a story of fantasy, may this faded world be painted anew.
So I've got more generations of 40 years than any other person I've worked
Oh, fuck.
So I did a lot of good stuff. We built the military. It's all about people. I got that. The right people. You know, when I went there, I won 95% of the presidents.
Whoa, just look.
8% of the 92 and 80. They were politicians and they were generals. George Washington. Thank you. You're doing very good. So they were.
Get on with it then! Drop the dog! Hang him dead! I've got nothing wrong! Nice dog!
And so
Right to
it's
the
about
diet!
it's
Pull the law for the fun of it!
I went to Washington 17 times in my time.
For misuse
So I
of
was
an
in
igniter, you will hang by
person. I
a
was in New
leg
York
until
person. So when I went to
death!
Washington, I said, I'm staying in the White House office at the Lincoln Government. And I said, man, this is so amazing. But
There's no way that president would listen to anything a therapist said.
recommendations for to run agencies, to be secretary, this secretary, that whole good stuff. And I was like, everybody out of everything was good, but I actually forgot if I had to do it.
Don't you have any street smarts?
Nope. You don't look like the street smart type of person, you know? 2 different fucking eyes. Kind of looks like a fucking pussy.
Listen, so I'm going back to the I had my choice of staying for 3 hours. You guys are the same as me. It's the same stuff. We were born the same way. I grew up in Queens and all of that. I mean, it's, I had a great father. My father was a great dude. He was tough, but good, big heart. Big heart.
Capital's incredible.
Big structure.
Just look at all the different tribes. You never see this kind of diversity out in the countryside. Not that it's very balanced. I see more from Mars and the South than anyone
When I
else.
walked in here, I said, this is,
Which means a dopey elder kid's gonna stick out with a sore throat. Try to keep your head down, okay?
Hey, did you hear what they're saying about His Majesty? I heard it was foul.
Careful who hears you.
Isn't it? Dead of night. A war of succession is coming, I tell you.
Sounds like monsters have been prowling the countryside. They're sending the guard out to deal with them. The army's really gone to hell. It's a far cry from when we had Count Luis at the helm, I'll tell you that much. Hard to see how the nation can come back from this.
We'd not have to ask if the prince was still alive. The king dead, his son stricken. Are there none left to bear the weight of the crown?
We've
done all in our power, but not even the kingdom's best. The saint could purify this affliction.
That's why we're here. If you really got to say good thank you.
Over 10 years he has languished under this curse. How much longer can his body hold out? No doubt his highness would protest. But since he cannot, we have no choice. For the man who cursed his highness and murdered our king, there can be no mercy. I never thought I would have to ask this of you, but there are so few of us left now. There is no one else to turn to. Will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there? This is your mission. For all our sakes, it cannot fail.
Hey, you listening? Oh, I guess I can't blame you for feeling nostalgic. You and the prince were pretty close. Anyway, getting to the capital was only the beginning. Now comes the real high-stakes part. We gotta go get enlisted, so you can meet up with our operative. Remember, nobody here knows who we are. Nobody here knows the prince might still have a claim to the throne. That means if we get busted, that's it. Nobody's gonna save us. Step 1. Let's figure out where the recruitment center is. It shouldn't be too hard, considering the need for soldiers.
You feel guilty shopping companies for taking money, push a liberal agenda? The choice is yours. You shop the damn nation, you're a part of the solution, not the problem. Thousands of products.
So?
Never know retailers. These patriots love America and they're fighting for you. So do the right thing. Vote with your wallet. Spend wisely. Right now, go to RePhantazio.com. Buy your time.
Whatever will I
This
do?
promo code is save 30%.
I didn't have to spend my life trying to find my calling. Mine found me at an early age. It was just a matter of how good I could get and how far we could go.
At Ram, our calling is to build trucks. So when you find your calling, nothing can stop you from pursuing it. Right now, during Ram Power Days, get $4,000 cash allowance for the purchase of most 2025 1,500 trucks. Don't miss Ram Power Days. Hurry and take
What the fuck?
Damn.
This place.
Look at that. The new model's out now. I'd be out there slinging spells like a master if I had one of those.
The best part of any of those.
I guess that's the big city for you. Everyone and their mother has a magic igniter.
I'm Brian Gary here with
So
Brian
many
Price
different
from
types, too.
and he's going to show us some of their transformation. Hey, Brian.
Yeah, until you see the price tag. I can't imagine what it's like having to wave around some shiny stick to use magic. Me? I can whip out magic anytime I like. And I can even see the magla in the air. Though, I'm not exactly an archmage.
Wonders never cease. A fairy and an elder child. Are you new to our fair city? Well, I suggest you keep a low profile. Trust me when I say you don't want to catch the eyes of the lords and ladies. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I run this humble shop. Are you in the market for an igniter? Here's something that might catch a foreigner's eye. This is modeled after the royal scepter and would make the perfect souvenir.
How much is it?
You're not really going to fall for that, are you? How would you even know what the royal scepter looks like to begin with? You've really never heard of it? Wow. Where do I even start?
A symbol and instrument of the crown's sovereignty, passed down through generations. If you believe the legends, it houses incredible magic, world-shattering power. More practically, you might call it the world's most potent magic igniter. And in the king's hands, it was enough of a deterrent to stave off invasion.
Now he's dead. No living heir either.
Tragic, isn't it? Kingly magic is of little use without a king. You picked a bad time to visit, boy. I don't know why you're here, but there's trouble brewing.
Oh, I don't think I'll be here long.
A word of caution then. Your survival is your own responsibility.
Life insurance is too important to put off another day. That's why
That was unnecessarily ominous.
$2 million policy with
I need to be careful. Anyway, we don't have time to hang around chatting with the locals. We've got a recruitment office to find.
Let's head there.
How you guys enjoying it so far? It's pretty cool, eh? I think it's pretty cool. It's grounded, so there's a lot of different races and everything else, and political and everything. Yeah, trying to get everybody to live together. Yeah, it's a melting pot, kind of like North America is, you know, with everybody trying to live together, different cultures and races and shit like that. So the similarities are there. You know, the similarities are there for a good game, for sure.
Which is what this is all about. We were talking before about, you know, we got our sports heroes, which is great, with the Dodgers, Yankees coming up, and then the KC and football. What these people do, every single one of them, you're going to talk about like Woody Williams. It's like the best thing that any sports hero ever had. It's just so intense. It's unbelievable, the stories. Actually really stands out. I mean, it's not a fair question in a sense, but you also see you know, and for him to go, I can't believe these stories. It's just stunning stuff.
Set up Woody's story for us. We'll read an excerpt.
Yeah, so, you know, Woody is a Marine during World War II, and he is, just like all these stories, he's the kid next door. And he winds up at the Pacific Theater and is coming ashore and he is met with the horrific scenes of the previous battle. He sees a flag and intense Japanese, you know, fire, gunfire coming around the beaches, and like everything is intense, and then it just erupts into violence. And that's this place. You know, that was so bad. It's true. I said, how close is the actor? I said, this place. You're this place.
And he's the one.
That's it. This is a book, in my opinion, that people should read and pass it on. Pass it on to before pass it on to college kids. Because they really understand what sacrifice is all about.
All right.
People have done too.
Yeah, so he went on, Woody Williams went on to, he was awarded the Medal of Honor. And this is what I wrote about his grandson. His grandson said, to his very last breath, my grandfather believed he was the caretaker of the Medal of Honor. I didn't earn it, you know.
Dear me.
I wear it for those Marines who lost their lives protecting mine. So that generation, these individuals.
That must be the recruitment center. I'll let you take it from here. It should be pretty straightforward.
That's exactly the kind of thing they would say. One of them brought his whole team to the
Oh,
White House.
and if they start asking questions, just be as honest as you can. Lying will only make us more suspicious. So long as you don't compromise the mission, you're fine. Good luck in there. Knock 'em dead.
And they did it. You know, maybe this is like a book for a parent to buy, and every night before you put your children to sleep, you just read one of the stories.
Okay, you got this.
It's so important that they know the stories.
A blue
What are you?
The army's no place for velvet spotted noise. Why are you here? Perhaps your noble family collapsed under its own weight. Is that it?
Lineage seems a strange measure for a soldier's worth. I'm looking to enlist. Is that enough for you or not?
An uppity one, aren't you? Fine, lordling. Welcome to the Guard, where it will be your privilege to die screaming and bloody in service of your country. Mark my words, war will turn your arrogance to piss. When your corpse is plucked from the mud, do try to look patriotic.
Rousing words, Captain. You think threats will buy loyalty? No wonder nobody respects the Guard anymore. But I'm here now, so perhaps the kingdom isn't a lost cause.
Insolent pup! You will learn your place.
Don't. The healers have enough on their plates already.
Not for me, I did it Saturday.
Be gone, and be thankful you're still in one piece. All right, next. Hurry it up. An elder? I thought your kind was long gone. Age 18. An orphan, too. The army can always use more of those. So, what brings you to enlist?
I never did. I'm running against somebody that said she did, but it turned out to be a totally phony story. So, if you don't mind, I want to work.
I need the money.
Strike out there.
Pragmatic, if nothing else. But I suppose a vagrant like you could use the work. So, what can you bring to our beloved cause? Any skills to speak of?
Former President Trump went to North Carolina through the demonstration from police. The VP nominee, Senator Jamie Vance, will join us live in a moment. But first, let's begin our reporting on Carolina. Bill Reeves, just north of Charlotte today. Bill, good morning. Bill, good morning to you. Former President Donald Trump has several campaign stops here in North Carolina today. But as you guys just
It's magic.
I've got a sharp mind.
Yes, you and every unschooled troglodyte. Right, last order of business. Make your mark or sign your name if you're actually living.
USA broke out from the crowd in there. Trump was actually joined by former Steelers star wide receiver Antonio Brown, who has been on the campaign trail campaigning for the recent days. But hours before that football game, Trump made a visit to a Pennsylvania McDonald's. Guys just showed this. He got rid of the suit, he put on an apron, and he got to work. Making fresh fries.
Arnold, baby.
Drive-through as supporters cheered for him outside.
Let us
That was obvious Trump was
We'll get some
trolling.
use out of him yet. All right, lad. Welcome to the Guard.
There's no evidence for it. He said for
I'm sure you'll hear about the monster sighting, so stay sharp out there. With shorthand engineers, a lad and try not to get killed in your first deployment.
he was joined by Fox's
You
Lawrence
can pick up your
Jones.
kit at reception. Standard isn't half an armor and tighter. Kingdom property. So if you break it, it's coming out of your commission. On your way now. Up to. Next.
But you're right, the polls are showing that inflation and the border, not the border, the border's third, that inflation and the economy as the number one and number two issue. I think inflation is massive, the economy is massive, but the border is like, it's the fabric of our country.
And we mentioned Trump is going to have several campaign stops here in North Carolina today, where the latest Fox News polling shows VP Kamala Harris has a very slim 2-point lead over Trump with registered voters. However, we should point out that poll was from last month, and it is within the margin of error. When Trump gets to North Carolina today, he's first going to have an event out in Asheville.
I heard they get
part of the state.
sightings.
That was just devastated by Hurricane
Both those huge monsters.
Very much underway.
You think that's why we're low on soldiers? I wish they'd have told us that. What do they call them? Something like,
He's also
human?
that former UN ambassador Nikki Haley may soon be joining him out on the campaign trail in the coming days. That is certainly something
Another
Clamar.
Wait. You don't look like the others. Surely not. An elder? The first of your kind I've seen.
Move it. There's a priority around here. We're arming squires and children with igniters now. Wasted good gear. It's better off in my hands. Give it here.
brute force, crude insults. The world is yours for the taking.
Care to say that again, boy?
We all have our reasons to enlist. Now get back in line.
Oh, another high and mighty Clamar, is it? You think your pretty words will measure up to pure Rousseau strength?
Oh, forget the tribes. This is a matter of pride. Now, you owe us both an apology.
Come on, no fighting in the ranks.
Well, you know, I actually went to a sports bar outside of Lambeau Field yesterday before the Packers game. Of course, the Packers won. And, you know, I was pouring some beers for people there. You didn't have to do that. And I felt pretty good about myself.
Like stepping in.
Don't worry about it.
Well, see you around.
And I called and said, sir, you showed me up here because I was serving beers, you were serving fries.
Don't make my job any harder, please. Here, your igniter.
Of a stage-managed thing, of course.
These days, most come with their own magna crystals. So with practice, anyone can use magic. To an extent, anyway. It's not the sort of thing you can master in a day. For now, newbies like you best focus on surviving.
Look, he was interacting with people. He was talking to the employees. He was giving people food. And he was just being, I think, what he does best, which is just...
And take this, too. Protect it with your life.
Showing genuine interest in the employees and their lives.
Wow, that's a real map. It's dangerous to even chart the wilds, but this is full of details. Only the military could pull this together.
Listen up, striplings. My name is
Captain Klinger.
And as of this moment, you miserable lot are under my command. I'm sure you've all heard about our forces being tied up with the funeral proceedings for today. And if you think of Unkushi's security, think again. First, you will be deployed to a fortress at the northern border, where you will be trained into true guards. Our veteran there will teach you everything you need to master if you're to survive.
Perfect. That's exactly where our contacts hold out.
Enjoy tonight's sleep, because it's the last full night we'll get. Dismissed!
But it's interesting where the media will try to nitpick and micromanage every single thing that me or Donald Trump has said. And yet they just
Look at all the other recruits. They really are desperate for new blood.
5-6 years ago, why don't they just do some
Oh, right.
journalism?
I know you don't know what our contact looks like yet, but he'll know you by your sword. He'll also know right away why we've come. And don't worry, I'll recognize him. Well, the charming captain is probably right. We should get some rest before tomorrow.
Pennsylvania and Wisconsin. Two senators there, Democrats who are the incumbents. They're in tough races while facing Tammy Baldwin. All of a sudden, they had something
You're awake?
in their ads.
Yeah.
DC bucked Biden to protect
Sorry to bug you. Look, I just have a lot on my mind. Can't seem to finish this. I'd heard about what it was like in the Capitol, but still. When you hear and see all this prejudice out in the open, it's a lot. You okay?
So are they seeing some writing on the wall that they need to figure out a way to get away from Biden Harris?
Yeah, Daniel, let me say two things about this. First of all, what Bob Casey's saying is just not true. I've served with Bob Casey. He's been a down-the-line partisan Democrat during his entire time. He didn't actually defend Pennsylvania manufacturers, which is why he was also going to win that race. Because you know this, David Corbett, they're not running ads about the state.
Monsters are showing up at all? In your village, remember?
That was a long time ago.
But still, the prince was kind to take you in. He cared more about who you were than what you were. I can see why you'd want to. Oh, speaking of, you still can give you that book, right? Can I see it?
Sure, I guess.
I've been curious. Thanks.
And I've read all of it, I've listened to all of it. It's hard for me to know what to think.
It's what you call a fantasy story, right?
That's not my question. My question is he's not just running on slogans. When people ask him questions, he speaks from the heart. And sometimes that means he's going to talk about issues that the mainstream media isn't focused on.
Prince loved those kinds of stories. Okay, let's go.
When we had these
It said that there was a by the water. In this world, there is only one tribe.
why would
Each other. No fairies? Differences means less to argue. In such a world, there is no need for
Fucking hell.
Towers of glass that reach the heavens. Safe nights with no dark shadows. Safe streets will travel. And in the laws of these emotionally satisfied people, it reads, all lives are equal. I see. No magic, no tribal conflict. And equality for all? It really does sound like a fantasy. But it's strange to feel envious in a fictional world.
justice against our country.
Hey, are you asleep already? Do you know how hard it is for me to turn these pages on my own? Guess I'll just read more later. Good night.
Even as our own country is battling who's obsessed, Nancy Pelosi is obsessed with Donald Trump, with imposing policies that are implementing prosperity for the American people. And of course, like I said, you have people on the left, not most people to be clear, but some people on the left who are encouraging violent responses to
Excellent.
what is going to be a Donald Trump victory in a couple of weeks. That's not okay. And I think it's totally reasonable for the president to point out that, yes, we've got the strongest country in the world, but we do have some broken leaders in Washington.
Shouldn't you be resting? I'm sorry. In fact, I'm glad we have this chance to talk. I've been reading, and I hope that someday we can make our kingdom like the place in this book. You said it was some kind of fantasy novel, didn't you? Our lives are decided at birth by tribal purity, or by the differences that make us who we are. I don't want that to be the world we live in. The elder here are a perfect example. If you had not sheltered me, I would never have survived. And yet, they burned your home. It's tragic.
Well, first of all,
no one should have to suffer so. Someone needs to fix it.
It's such a good idea. Sitting vice president.
Don't push yourself so hard. Reality is much too cruel. But I'll fight it. I'll fight to the end. I'm a prince. I need to be a hero. I'm worthy of the throne. A hero? One who can lead. A beacon who will pierce the darkness when it seems lost. My father taught me that. and his stories. The kingdom is full of legendary heroes, so I can't give up. In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. Not that I expect it will be easy. I believe in you. Familiar words. When I'm down, when I struggle, you're always there to help me through it. Let's do it. Be a hero. Trust me.
Bill, I don't like the polls when we're winning. I don't like the polls when we're losing. I think our message to the American people is very simple. Get out there and vote. I feel very good about where we are. The internal numbers are great, but I choose to disbelieve them and believe instead the American people's great and hard work. Get out there and vote. Get your friends and family to the polls. We have got to swamp the vote in this country and get a margin that is so big that we're going to call it early on Tuesday night. But the only way it's going to happen is if people get out there and make their voice heard. Thank you again, sir. We'll talk down the road.
I won't give up either.
Thank you. Good morning. U.S. foreign policy, anything. So there's a major security breach. Intelligence on Israel's plans to attack Iran were leaked online. Was this an attempt to sabotage his ally in the Middle East, Retired General Jack Key? Who could be behind this?
Plus a tragedy in Houston. A helicopter crashes into a radio tower, killing several people. We have details.
So one of the most high-profile cases back in the national spotlight today. Jury selection will begin in New York City's deadly subway chokehold case. Some people say I was trying to show him his death, which is also not true. I was trying to restrain him.
Until arrival at the northern border fort, one day remains.
Call New Day USA. You use your valuable VA home loan there. Thank you, Adam. It lets you borrow 100% of your home value. Thank you. Today, activity more money for you and your family.
Thank you, Amber.
Money to pay down debts. Get financial.
Hey, don't forget.
We'll do everything we possibly can. Call 1-844-964-1472.
The carriage transporting the new recruits arrives at its destination.
Like me. And me. I was still short of breath on my beta blocker. So I talked to my cardiologist. And asked about
The northern border fort. The towering fortress was built during the Annex War in the mountains at the edge of the territory.
I love the lore.
Soldiers were sent there for its strategic importance to the royal capital and to combat the rising waves of monsters. Fresh-faced soldiers disembarked from their coaches at the foot of the steep ascent to the fort, the first of many uphill battles.
Memory loss is not something that occurs. I started noticing subtle lapses. I want people to know that Prevagen has worked for me. It's helped my memory. It's helped my cognitive qualities. I wanted to help you just like it has helped me.
Prevagen. At stores. Listen well, you backwits. The battlefield is no place to sit on your asses. And the border front is always a battlefield. The call to arms could sound at any time. Stand to turn. You have the honor to serve at the command of Captain Player, war hero, tactician, master of arms. When I earned rank in the trenches, forged in the blood of my comrades.
This drivel. Say, friend, I'm curious. What is it about that book that's captivated you so?
It tells of a world united as one tribe.
No discrimination, eh? A far cry from our world, then. So it's describing a better world. A utopia, perhaps. I'm something of a reader myself, but that's not like any book I've read. You know, when the late king took the throne, he was quite the idealist himself. He made grand claims about unifying the people under his rule. Never managed to do it in the end, of course. Reform takes more than high-minded, eloquent speeches. Maybe he was too blind to see that himself.
Listen to you. A babe with his first sword thinking he knows better than a king. Keep your mouth shut. No one cares what you think.
Nobody asked you.
Something to say? Go on. I'm listening.
I apologize for him.
See, take a cue from your friend in the lesser tribe. Well, Clamar, I'll let it go this time, but only because I like your friend. Next time, keep your complaining to yourself.
That's the last thing I need. Though I suppose I deserved it in part, speaking ill of the dead and all. My mouth tends to get ahead of my thoughts sometimes. Although, I'm glad a bad habit seems to have drawn up. Oh, never got round to an introduction. I'm Stroll. Leon Stroll, son of the Count of Harlia. And you are?
Iron Lung, baby.
I have that right? It's got a certain weight to it. For what it's worth, my title doesn't mean much. Here and now, we're peers and equals.
By the skin of my teeth! Right, as to you, rest meat.
Someone help!
Is that a soldier? Hey, speak to me, man. What happened?
Listen. Stay. Oh, God. It's too...
Not one of mine. Must be one of the fort's guard. Those damn vultures across the border. They must have heard about the king's death. Anyway, to the fort. Double time. I'll stay behind to see to the poor bastard's wounds.
You want us to go on ahead? Alone? Shouldn't we at least send a team back to ask for...
I knew fear would take you at the first step. You want to turn tail? Are you a traitor to the cause? The guard has no place for cowards. You are part of His Majesty's Royal Army. Swallow your fear. Fight with pride, and we'll all have medals.
On tomorrow.
He's right. We're warriors. Up there is our first chance of glory, riches. Damned if I'm gonna waste it. Let's go.
Damn it. Well, I suppose this is what we signed up for. Onward, to the fort then.
Hey, I've got a bad feeling about this. It's hard to explain, but it's like there's a stench in the air, and it's getting stronger.
Hey, did something happen? Wait, is that a... fairy? Did you catch it yourself?
She's with me.
Yes, and I have a name, by the way. It's Gallica.
So you travel together? You've stayed well hidden for quite a while.
Well, I didn't want anyone making a fuss. But we've got bigger problems right now. I can't shake this feeling. We gotta be careful.
Agreed. I'll follow orders, but I'm not about to let this armchair general send me to my death. Let's take a moment, then head in once we're prepared. I assume you know how to use an igniter properly?
I'm not so sure. He's never used one before. I mean, he's a commoner, so not much chance to.
Fair enough. Well, just stay behind me and you'll be all right. I swear I won't let you die. I'm with you.
Oh, this is bad. I didn't think you'd actually have to fight anyone. I just hope our contact in the fort's okay. Let's keep our guard up and hope we find out. Okay? Yep.
I see.
Also, people just announced that they arrested 7 people who said were Iranian spies here in Israel. They were paid $700,000. Powerful offensive information about military bases and the iron stuff. Okay. So, retired First General Jack King, also senior strategic analyst from the really good take on this week. Weapons, aircraft, etc. What do you make of it? Does it change the confidence? I don't think it changes much. I think the Israelis were likely trying to conduct this attack prior to the election, in my view, based on sources. But the obviously has interest that want Israel to do well here. It's really unfortunate, but here's what it doesn't do. It doesn't reveal the plan. It doesn't reveal the scale of the attack.
Can I get them examined? See what's bugging it?
Disappointed to be sure.
Okay.
Okay, here's Stephen F. Johnson. We get it.
Stand your ground! Sergeant, pursue!
Serious allegations. If there is the way I'm going to
We have to help the survivors.
Other, but we're following it closely. Imagine we're going to get some folks in Congress who come out and probably give us some more about this. Meanwhile, here's that. Damn it. So they say scoop that we'll be hurry. You're not going to see the killing the city.
This is bad.
Get out the rest of this war.
What?
Yeah, when we talked last week, I had a show about reaching out to some kind of.
What do you think?
What's happening here?
What is it?
Objective has been destroy the military government.
Take care of it, please.
And destroy the political entity or governing body of it. Make a deal, temporary ceasefire, and get the hostages out. That has been the objective, and they are still ongoing. In Lebanon, this is a nation state.
Things will be fine.
Israel does not have an objective to destroy the military organization.
We have the edge.
They want to do see the eliminating leaders, now destroying their banking system, which is going to fund for their financing and operation. Significant reduction of rockets and missiles, particularly long-range ones that can reach all over Israel.
They won't hold back! Fire! A tough one! Burn to
On Hezbollah inside Lebanon to get deals. And what that deal is,
even easier than expected.
The music's a trip.
Inside Lebanon, so the citizens of northern Israel
that'll do it.
Participating in the enforcement of that would be negotiated to be done.
Okay.
Since 2006, and stay on the mission, but I just didn't realize that. Trying to keep the Hezbollah out of Southern Lebanon and the Hezbollah are the residents of Southern Lebanon, despite the UN peacekeeping force that's there. So,
wait.
That construct.
Be careful.
Israel gets that would be interesting. Thank you, sir. Nice to see you, Jack King. We'll talk later.
Okay.
Thank you, Jack. Yeah, great talk.
Okay. I think this all we can win this. Let's go. Berg! Still up? Die hard!
He says that exploitation of minors is exploding and lays the blame for protocol. Plus, is President Biden taking his vaccine and American campaign?
No way I'm stopping
Has no plan.
Okay. I feel stronger.
$10,000 next month. I'll go in the Friday.
I think we're in the clear.
Already alerted.
Grab it.
Fire scale up. We brought it.
Alright, how's that? This battle's ours. This should be our chance.
Stay calm, everyone.
Just like family movie. On TikTok.
Wish every fight was that easy, eh?
I think we got them all. We'll be safe for a while.
It allowed me to live in my home and not have to make payments.
Linda? Joanne? Very good people. But they do have a couple of things in common. They love their home. They know their stuff.
Run.
They all
No.
not so they can this work. And it could be
Damn it!
Hey.
Damn it. Hold on. You... I get it now. What?
Was that?
Hurry!
It's a good thing. All right now to receive your free no obligation info kit. The kit will show you how to get the cash you need using a portion of your home equity as a reverse mortgage loan from Financing America. Call 1-800-370-9561.
Hey, you found something.
Reverse mortgage loan. Get your free info kit. Call 1-800-370-9561.
Cat? Incoming!
Nice dodge. You've got some fancy footwork, Stroll.
I won't hold back!
They chose the wrong opponent.
Cat?
Join AAR. Well done. And receive get instant access to discounts on everyday purchases. Saves to help manage your money and that. Plus, AAR fights the price.
Shit.
Oh, please!
Let's go! Fire!
The power! Wrap this up!
Good one, always comes through. Only one more. Finish them off and we're clear.
Burn to ash! Right, victory is ours. Nice find. Looks like it could be useful.
Oh, I think they see us.
They're cold! This is our chance!
And we'll win this!
I won't hold back! Burn! Through here?
The power of fire!
I think I'm getting used to this. Not bad. Not bad at
So
all.
I sit with you this afternoon after visiting 2 churches today. Sunday morning, I am yesterday.
I think we're in the clear.
Tomorrow I'll be in Pennsylvania, Michigan, and Wisconsin. And I'm leaving nothing on the field.
Incoming! Let's go! Fire! You did it.
Don't let your guard down. There's more of them.
Good one! Let's give him a fight! And we'll win this! Still up?
Right. I think the speed up and be talking to motors and she needs to be talking to right.
Wish every fight was that easy, eh?
Looks like it's not safe yet.
I did
Stay alert.
I don't think it's necessarily not.
Let's push through! This is our chance! Let's go!
Everyone, go!
We won't hold back! Stay sharp!
Burn to
Hey, eyes goodness.
No way I'm stopping either. Cat? Alright, how's that? This battle's ours. Let's go, we'll win this. Still here?
She basically downplayed
even easier than expected. I think we're in the clear.
Still say 5, 6 years ago, to the supporting God.
Charlie, what do you think about this? Play into right?
Yeah, ignoring the problem does not fix the problem. If she does have the problem and not acknowledging it, not coming up with a suggestion or a strategy for fixing it doesn't help. And obviously, there are a lot of but there probably are enough of those people who would vote either way to change the election. And here in the home stretch here, a lot of people are already decided. But the last couple of weeks here, and I think we're probably going to go into that period, there are people who are making up their mind. And they're looking at the issues.
Hey.
And I think that is why you see the Harris campaign trying to come out, change the strategy, trying to come out, do some of these interviews. I don't think the interviews are working very well for her. We're kind of reminding us to do them. And I think that a lot of those voters who do have
heading out.
Look at the issues, look at the situation, they say, okay, she's not answering the questions for me, and I may not like Donald Trump, but he's answering the questions for me.
One of the things that I've been curious, I mean, it's curious, but this today,
What do you think?
Megan from NBC News that Harris has no current plans to campaign with Biden before Election Day. Is there trouble in paradise? No, I don't think so. I think this is one of those things that's just sort of overplayed media. I do think that the opportunity for the Democratic Party has a lot of surrogates and support her. There's Joe Biden, and there's surrogates, which the president's going to New Hampshire, going to Arizona, this may not be 2019 specific events.
Such tremendous power.
It's horrible. I can't believe what I'm seeing.
So I think this is just one of those
We can't let it get away with this. We have to hold it off somehow.
Do things that be the president and be all
Damn humans. It was all because of them.
We'll just have to make it work.
Charlie, if she was campaigning with him, that would be a
They won't hold back.
Because as we were talking about the policies and things people are concerned about in the last 4 years.
The power of God.
Yeah, like it or not, no matter how much she tries to spin this, she is running it to be incumbent. She is responsible for the decisions of the past 4 years, whether that matters for a lot of
I'm not going down like this.
And out of her role in making some of these decisions. So she has to defend herself. When you have 79% of the country saying on track, being the incumbent for the past 4 years, that's really difficult. And obviously, she doesn't want to remind people of that by campaigning with Joe Biden. But also, there are...
I'm distracted. You two, run! Above all else, I am a noble, and a noble defends his people, no matter the cost. Farewell. If you would repay me, then live.
Democrats in swing states don't think that their Harris campaign is going in the right direction, and they don't want to be tied to it.
What? No! Please, say something! Stroll!
Don't be a fool. Just run. Go for it.
Oh, fate-sudden child. Oh, anguished traveler. Thy fate is crown twined, thy soul bound for the throne. The future yet unknown dawns in this moment. Thy path may fork, but only one may be chosen. Confront the threat before thee, or die here in obscurity. Now choose.
I choose.
So be it. Heroism lies in the soul that stands firm against its fears. Power awaits thy command. The time is come to awaken the hero within. Engrave thy very heart.
Keep it going. Let's go up here next week. So, okay. Listen, baseball is on a roll. America's pastime as the New York Yankees against the LA Dodgers. That's going to be an awesome series. I'll but Dodgers have been really good. So that's the Marine gang of Penny accused of manslaughter. So-called draftable homeless. Jury selection begins today. The politically charged case in New York City. Will he take the stand? Retired NYPD Inspector Paul with the moment here. And that's cop in New York City wanted violent in the gang.
What the heck is going on? Anyway, we've got to find a way to fight back.
Wind!
All right. That's the trip. God! Not like they could get you with that. Are you okay? If we don't push back, we're dead. Can't we fend off those attacks somehow?
We're unlimited talking taxes and live public service.
Looks like it made the attack with the head wings and blade feet. We can target those.
Scour!
That's it. Stay on it.
It's okay. Seeker! Wind! Claw!
I've got to hit the other shot.
Is the time ready? On this side,
I won't hold back! Scour!
people on this you can even on your mark. Go right tonight.
Wait, what? It's healing? It's eating its own fruit to heal? We can't kill it fast enough. It's just gonna fix itself up no matter what we do. Kid.
Wind!
Knock those apples off?
Let's go! Scour! Still up?
Not like they can get us with that. We don't take out those apple things. I think we'll regret it. No, maybe there's something I can do. Hey, can you let me handle this? Understood. Leave it to me. Now it won't heal itself anymore. Don't waste your chance. Get in there.
Wind!
You're your matchmaker.
Find us out!
I'm so excited to
Just crazy the good picture time.
Done! Not like they could get you with that!
Seeker! Wind! Tough one. Let's go. Scour!
Answer is yes.
Okay. I feel stronger.
True power is born of the heart, a wish from which thy strength is drawn. Yet fear and anxiety always trail in such a wish's wake. Since time immemorial, those we call heroes have earned the title through this order. They pursued their wishes and boldly walked a path of virtue. What thou hast awakened is the true spirit of a hero. The power that lies dormant in all of us. The power to reforge the fear of the unknown into curiosity. If thou wouldst change the world by thine own hand, take this newfound power and venture forth. Thy journey shall reveal thy soul's mission.
What was that voice? And you! What was that power you used? You had a metal heart, and your whole body was... It was crazy! You're still alive!
Someone actually survived.
That voice. Grius!
Charlie, you made it.
On the inside. The one I'm delivering the message.
You, boy, lend me your shoulder. The smell of blood will draw out the beasts. Let's not hang about. The lad's out cold, but he'll live. We should be fine. We can rest here.
Charges. You may remember he pleaded not guilty to second-degree manslaughter and criminally negligent homicide. His defense team says Penny did not intend to kill or hurt Bailey, only hold him down until police arrived. Prosecutors, though, only have to prove Penny acted recklessly and was negligent. According to court filings, witnesses reported Neely expressed he was homeless, hungry, and thirsty when he got on the train. Prosecutors say that while some witnesses heard Neely making threats, others did not. Penny's attorneys released a statement to Fox, saying in part, quote, "Our team looks forward to commencing the jury selection process and selecting a fair and impartial jury that will ultimately clear Danny of any wrongdoing." Neely, who performed as a Michael Jackson impersonator, had 42 prior arrests, including a history.
Oh, you're a sight for sore eyes, Grius.
His family's attorneys have pointed out that Danny had no...
We're both alive. You can't ask for much better than these blokes. Sorry I couldn't join you in the fray. Oh, this is our newcomer, eh? How'd this boy manage to command power like that?
It's like nothing I've ever seen. Do you know anything about it?
I might. For now, the mission comes first.
Right. I'd better just get straight to the message. Grius, you have a new mission. Avenge the king. And kill Reese Cleburne.
Well, good. It's about damn time. Those scheming nobles haven't said so publicly, but every soldier knows that there's nothing natural about the king. Damn, Luis. Couldn't stop at one royal, could he?
Wait, there's more. Prince is getting worse. We're running out of time. Here, look. I brought a treasure from the village. They called it a farsight mirror. You need to see the prince's condition for yourself.
The defense is going to be the prosecution is going to have to say, went too far.
His Highness won't last much longer. Those thorns are thick enough to claim it.
Louise cast a curse, so killing him is the only way to lift it. If we wait any longer, they're just gonna crown him as king.
Can someone catch me up here?
At least one of which my understanding is
About 15 years ago, a child enlisted in the army. It was age that had people talking. It was his ruthless military genius. Hero to some, monster to others. Luis Gearburn, a prodigal tactician and a master of nagging hearts. Some say it was only a matter of time before he made general.
Yeah, you've already
the
seen
youngest
that.
the nation's
Outside the courthouse now. Jury selection and we're already there. Remember the derivation of the
Until
case.
he attacked the
Started the house about
That
that,
night,
so did it.
when the prince's quarters were reached, it was no ordinary maid that cast that fatal curse. It was Luis Gearburn himself. But the son's death wasn't enough. Now he's got the father's death in his hands. And if that king-slaying fiend ends up on the throne, we're all doomed.
But when we were exploring the royal capital, there were a lot more Louis supporters than I expected. How can they still trust him after all that?
Louis is cunning. He left no evidence. Accuse him as you will, the allegations wouldn't stick. All they could do was send him as far away as possible. A post in the middle of nowhere. Plenty of soldiers never believed the charges in the first place. When they look at him, they see a capable veteran unjustly made into the noble scapegoat. Most think the Royal Army was at its best when he was in charge, and in truth, it's hard to deny. Without him, we'd never have crushed the rebel uprising so quickly. Damn him, man. But he's earned his titles. He's mastered the blade, magic, and he's clearly intelligent. To the masses who want change, he seems the savior they need.
If even you're that worried about him, this isn't going to be easy.
That's a hell of a mission. And I want in. So that's your game, eh? Pretend to sleep, eavesdrop on the plan. You're a fool to give yourself away.
If you want my blood, then let your blade strike true. I'm not going to run. Not from you, and not from a chance to do what's right.
Look, Grius, he saved our lives, and it sounds like we could use the help. Seems like one of the ways to kill him, especially if he's volunteering.
Then answer me this. The boy's all but a stranger to you, yet you risked your life to save him. Why?
I would live, fight, and die a noble, sir. To have done otherwise would betray my title, to say nothing of my heart.
I'm losing my edge. Make me regret this, and I will slay you where you stand.
You'll let him help us?
Right then. My life and sword are yours.
As far as the rest of the world is concerned, you perished in that castle. You'll find the job ahead will be easier for a dead man. Your lives are kept only by the blades in your hands, and you'll raise them at my command.
We have to.
Here's an important benefit of getting homeowners.
Luis will also get $7,000 more. If we're not back to the capital by then, we lose our chance at his head. But no main roads. That'll mean checkpoints and questions. We're bound for a different route. We'll cut through the abandoned mine up ahead to save us in the long way. For tonight, we'll leave first light. I'm counting on you.
Feels like the mission is finally starting. Let's set up our camp then.
Excellent. Let's save it too.
Now, we should finally be able to get some rest. This your first deployment, boy? Thank your lucky stars you survived a brush with a human.
What the hell was that? It was like no beast I've ever seen.
No one truly knows. They're protected by Magla, so even the sharpness of steel does little good against them. They're no simple beast. All we do know is that every passing year, more of their kind tear travelers apart. That was why I was first sent undercover, investigating.
And? Did you learn anything?
Simmer down, boy. There wasn't a damn thing to be found in those monsters. Well, the moon's still low. If you've any other questions, now's the time.
I want to hear about the mission.
With numbers like this, a head-on assault would be covert assassinations are best bet.
It was caused for my patients, getting on that option 7 is the biggest I
I couldn't believe I was using it. This small wearable sends my glucose numbers right to my phone or my receiver. With just a glance, I can see if I'm going high, low, or steady, so I can make quick decisions in the moment.
Hey, I'm a superstar. My ANC is 5.7. My A1C has never been low. No.
Kingslayer or no, Reese has a lot of trouble favor mine. To the people, he's the only man with the wit and war power to bring down humans. The military seems powerless to stop them, so he is his savior. The man's practically a monster himself. By your age, he was not only a master tactician, but damn near an archmage besides.
And the three of us alone are supposed to stop him.
We'll just have to blend in with the crowd at the funeral. I won't abide him surviving the ceremony. He will die by my hands.
The IQApp makes it easy. Alerting you whenever anyone enters your house through your front or garage door. Secure your home by using your doors.
All right, let's save this.
I take you, body, in sickness and in health. For as long as
Excellent. We'll catch you guys on the next one, all right? Stay tuned. It's going to be an excellent game.